Alright, this is it. This will be the final stream, hopefully, of the Seance of Blake Manor. We're finally gonna figure out all these secrets and know what the hell's going on. We have just a few more people to convince not to go to the seance and to... Oh god, and I have like an hour and a half to do so. Okay, surely can't be too hard, right? Alright, well, let me see. I think probably with most of these, I either have to talk to someone about them, or... Because, like, again, Scarrett's, like... Maybe I should check his room again. Because I'm, like, on the precipice. Like, his journal, like, it... Talks about the journal, so I must have to investigate his room again. So we'll do that. Was I doing something before that? Nah, it's fine. Alright. Let's go room 18. And Ofen is out of commission, but I don't think I can do anything about that. I gotta figure out who he could possibly recognize. Alright, we can do this. Listen. It's not in there. Get me in this man's room. Show me his secrets. Show me what he's hiding under that bed. Show me what he's got in his dressing table. Personal effects. His will. Where was that? Let's see, his clothes. His schedule. I mean, I guess I could look at his clothes, but I don't know about it. I assume Mr. Scarrett was well off, but his record show he's rich beyond my imagination. Yeah, he has a bunch of money and he has no one to give it to. Because he's a big old loser. From what I remember. Where's this journal? This it? Various writings, but the one that stands out is about the upcoming seance. Imagine to actually speak with the ghost. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So that's all I got in Scarrett. And is there anything here I can talk with him? I'm pretty sure I, like, talked with them about everything. But 13 out of 20 evidence pieces? Like, there's something missing here. There has to be something I can talk to someone about. Let's see. Okay, King James Bible. I don't know, it's just kind of crazy how much I seem to be missing from him. Okay, doesn't tell me what the book is. Alright, maybe his story is wrapped up in someone else's, and maybe that's why. Like Coventry... Talk to Master Blake. Okay, I guess we'll do that. Talk to Master Blake. Let's see. Mr. Coventry's gift to the young master piques my interest. I should talk to the boy to understand their connection. So that's gonna have to wait till I can actually get the key around 8 o'clock. Okay, and Darcy, just metagaming here for a second. I think I saw the achievement. People have done Darcy's stuff, like, way before some other people. I think I gotta figure out the code to the bathhouse. Or potentially bathhouse? Over by the supply closet. Because it's almost seeming like I should have that code. Even though I have no clue what it would be. And Callahan. His mentor. It's saying to investigate his room. So I guess I could do that again. There's very little I haven't seen in his room. Let's try one more time. 8, wash closet, 12, 11, 10. I think something specific is in here. Oh, that's right. I was trying to find, his aunt has a ritual that she wants me to do, and I'm just like, okay, but all your ingredients aren't here for what I assume is needed. So I also gotta figure out where to get those ingredients. Let's see, she wants them from a true master. Oh, have I not read this? The letter's been crumbled up more than once, as if he's been taking it out, rereading it, and discarding it over and over again. Oh my god. I didn't check the trash can. Knew Dean before she arrived at the manor. Well, I already marked him off, so whatever. Okay, letter from Miss Dean and Shadow. Fine correspondence. Dr. Callahan was in direct communication with Miss Dean regarding a mentorship in the mystic arts. I should search the manor for any further correspondence that might have been hidden away. Man, that could be anywhere. Let's look around. Okay, letters. Let's just double check stuff, even if I read it, just in case. Hold on, let me see what this says again. Letter from Miss Dean. Zane for his offer to tutor her, but says she wants to learn from a true master. Okay, so I'm guessing from his aunt, perhaps? Okay, let's go search his aunt's room again. This is why I gotta look at... No, you know what? Time didn't pass, which means I definitely read that before. So I either have to reread things to make sure it actually, like, counts it. Recent papers from regions folded to show an article calling a number of strange occurrences in the area. Milk occurring. Okay, useless. Let's see. Do you have a trash can in here? Thrown away any notes? Oh wait, there's nothing else in here. Okay. A little interest in here. Looks to be a hasty schedule of sorts. See, talked with Carmel Lloyd in quarantine. Wait, what time was that? Yeah. 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Look at her clothes, none of it's noteworthy. Unused headache salve. So her head's just killing her. Oh, I actually can... I totally forgot I can crouch. I don't know why, but I keep forgetting it's the thing I can do. Okay, just thoroughly going through everything. I guess I can look at the dress. Clothes for the event, none of it is noteworthy. An assortment of clothing. Again, I don't think anyone's clothes is really... like... huge. Nothing super important. Okay, and I can't search under this rug. Alright, so if Callahan... Let's see, if Dean and Callahan were talking... Where would they leave notes to each other, or where would I find something else? Letter sent by Miss Dean rejecting an offer by Dr. Callahan. Perhaps I could find their initial correspondence hidden away somewhere around the manor. Okay, their initial correspondence. So maybe a letter like on the downstairs or something? Or a telegram? Ah, yes, I need to find someone to represent Brigitte, which maybe Dupre will? Or no, he's already helping me with that. Oh, I don't know. It's been looking at Irish mythology too. Okay, sneak around. If I spot anything under the bed. Yeah, let's go downstairs, back to the beginning. See if there's any letters that I can get. Hold on one. Oh, never mind. Let me set this up. There we go. Okay. Sean's bedroom. I'm trying to think, is there any bedroom I'm sure they've been in everyone's bedroom now, right? Like, nothing I'm missing. Anyone else I don't know a lot about? I guess Joyce. She... Actually don't know what to think first. Oh wait, I forgot there's the focus. Search your station, investigate Mrs. Joyce's quarters. Okay. So what do we have for Scarrett? Profile Mr. Scarrett. Escape room 18. Well, who doesn't know I'm a detective at this point, right? Honestly, these people should be helping me. I'm trying to help them. They should be so lucky that I sneak into their bedrooms. And I say that wholeheartedly. Okay, private letters, Mr. Dupre. Victoria Lau. And Middle Eastern script. It's now 5 days since Miss Dean went missing. No, it says to profile Scares. Does that mean his, like, analyze him? That's all I can think. Envelopes. Empty envelopes for your letters yet to be written. Oh, wait. It says... Oh. Can I even use this? Nope. It is a wonder how few of these manor homes burned down despite all the unmanned fires. Always seems to be poorly tenants and cottage. Let's see what we got here. Books. Yeah, it's just hard to tell. Like, if I really wanted to look at Ofin's stuff, like, clearly his stuff is dependent on him missing, so I need certain events to happen first. And for one person, it's saying to talk to the kid, who I don't think I can talk to until like 8 or 9 o'clock. Alright, Scarrett, where are you at? You're in the bar. Okay. I'm coming back to interrogate you, Scarrett, and I guess I'll try to rehash some old conversation topics. So I searched that one journal and that unlocked things I definitely talked about before. Let's analyze them. All observations discovered. He's got mysterious crest. Ornamental cane. Hey, old man. So, I've talked to you about everything, but... Crest your necktie. Okay. Can't tell me that. Your cane. Huh. So, why you got that dagger? So, I mean, here he is basically admitting, like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna... Wait. Okay, I met Evelyn Dean. She talks, she listens to me, give me readings. Yeah, so he's basically fully admitting, just being like, yeah, I'm ready for death, I'm ready to commit suicide.
Good day. Good.
Awful.
You?
Omira, you got anything? I surprisingly, like, Omira is one of the people I've had to talk to the least, but let's see if he has anything to say. Okay, I hope it's nothing too serious. Oh, that's right, he got injured in a horse riding accident. I don't even remember what this powder stain was.
I'll be off, miss. Don't let me...
Ms. Darcy. Know anything about this washerwoman? Okay. Any hauntings? If you had said that to me not 2 weeks ago, I'd have rolled my eyes at you. This place changed my mind on ghosts, strange occurrences. See, I'm just like, I hope one of these early things unlocks some sort of dialogue. Okay. Let's see, how's the ball? This is the kind of thing Cecil is getting up to with his club. I think I'd rather speak about something else, Mr. Ward. Okay.
That was all.
Good day.
Cecil was her husband. But I don't remember what was mentioned last time to...
Mr.
that I needed to talk about Cecil or whatever. Let's see, you want to tell me what, this is a miscarriage? Know anything about these strange occurrences? Keep finding the bones of small animals under the rug in my room. That's kind of weird. Washerwoman? When I arrived, I saw the damnest thing, a woman washing clothes in the fountain. Crazy stuff. Yep, she foresees death. See, when my father died, for example, I was sad, but I've let that go. I'm still sad for his passing, but I'm not weighed down by it. That is the difference. Seance, I wonder what a man of science such as yourself would want for an event like this. Not that long ago, people mistook chemistry for magic. The same with medicine. Just because we don't fully understand what magic is or what ghosts really are does not make them unscientific. This event can do what they claim it will. It could be a massive breakthrough. Or it might be a disaster and unravel the fabric of reality. Either way, I should be here, whatever way it goes.
I have to be on. Be well.
That give me anything? Damn. Staff only locked. Actually, where does this lead? I have no clue. Okay. Maybe I can try going up Dupre's tree again. So, found this friend's soul has become trapped. So he summoned the three aspects. He's standing as representative for Mama Brigitte, but believes he needs two others to channel all her forms. As Laura manifested to me, I am to represent the goddess Breed, but we need somebody to represent Saint Bridget. Get this, yeah, the bathhouse is here. So let's see, what else is touching this? Closet. Which I still think might be what I need to unlock. Alright, let's just look at the toys. Some toys, presumably Walter's, layered blocks, bolstering dog, and a encyclopedia of undead creatures with vampires bookmark. Really likes vampires. Crate. Walter Blake's chairs. The wheels are worn, but the seat itself looks new. Note that reads, "Where did I leave that damned Bible?" Then a follow-up note, "Of course, I left it handy for Mass on Sunday." Ooh, so maybe I need to go to the church. Perhaps. A rough stone cross, these red stains are rust, at least I pray they are. Otherwise, I need to ask why it's lying amidst the housekeeping effects. Alright, fine. We'll investigate the church, I guess. Because to be fair, I don't think I really went in there. Alright, gardens, this way. Let me double check this map. Okay. So, ground floor. Need to get into here. Looks like Father Sinot's room is right above it, or this closet. And below... nothing. As Eric said, you haven't had too much use since the beginning. Costume jewelry. Oh, you know what? I didn't ask about the cards. What would you make of these cards as reading the Hangman, the Ten Pingles, and the Death cards? Well, that depends. Who's the ring for, and what's their question? You? It's not for me, it's for Mr. Scarrett. Oh, well, in that case, the Hangman Death could be an awareness of being in his final years. Ten Pentacles relating to what he'll leave behind. It's not reversed, so it suggests he'll leave something behind, something of worth. But that is in his future, or a possible future. If he were in front of me, that would tell me he needs to make a change or sacrifice to reach this outcome. What kind of sacrifice? I'm not certain. An acknowledgement of sin, an end to indulgence, or the taking of a life. I am sure he would know which. Although knowing him, it's almost certainly not the first two. That could have been what I need. Who else can I discuss this with? Okay, maybe I need to talk with them.
Goodbye.
That didn't give me anything, damn. Cause see, I've learned what that stuff means, but maybe someone in particular has to tell me. Don't be closed. Okay, thank God. Alright, time. Ooh. Some interesting lighting we got in this church. Actually, hold on, let me check out these. Mausoleum door, it's locked. As we would hope it would be. Surely one of these mausoleum doors are unlocked. Locked. Also should look at Mary Blake's grave. So I can be like, wow, that sure is a grave. Of the Mary Blake. Here lies Markin S. Mary Elizabeth Blake, née Brown, beloved daughter, wife, and pillar of the community. May the good Lord keep you ever by his side, my love. Alright. Into church. Place that I surprisingly have not looked at yet. Altar crucifix. This altar cross looks as if it's made of gold. It might well be, I suppose. Bible. Bible written in English. It's open on 2 Corinthians 4:18. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Okay. Baptismal font. No doubt Mays the Blake who was baptized here, but has not seen use in many, many years. Surely I don't need to check the candle stands. Or the votive stands. Okay. Well, there's... What would that note... Wait a second. 4:18 is what it's on. 2 Corinthians 4:18. So is that implying what the code is for the hallway? The closet? I can try. Maybe it's like 2418. But I don't know what the one... Like, if it's just shapes, I don't know what the one would represent unless there's just a line. So I was thinking maybe the number of sides on the shape. Actually, I forget what is this way? And what is that, a tree? I can't tell what that bird's supposed to be on. Abandoned residence, firmly locked. Okay, we'll just see if I can figure out this code. Because I'm worried there's gonna be either it's gonna unlock like a bunch, or it's gonna unlock like one thing. Alright, let's take a look-see. Okay, so I had the diamond, triangle, circle, X, or triangle, square. I mean, I will say usually with these symbol locks, they're pretty explicit with being like, look, here's a combination. It's got, you know, like, it's got like this many, or it's got this shape and this shape. The only one where I kind of had to think abstractly was the wine puzzle. But even that had pretty clear clues to it. Nothing. King and Sons, general goods. Cause see, where did I leave the Bible? Left it handy for Mass. Wait, no, Mass? No, we didn't. There was the church service, then Mass was elsewhere. It was in the drawing room. I don't think I can go in there now. Pretty sure it's just gonna be locked. Oh, or not. Oh, and I could talk to her, but that's good. Bible. This is it. A well-loved Bible. Many pages have been dog-eared and several pages ringed. One of the passages has been ringed so thoroughly and so many times that the page is worn through. Leviticus 20:27. A man or a woman who is a medium or a wizard must be put to death. You will stone them with stones, for their blood is upon their heads. And on the inside cover, in looping cursive, are the initials CJ. The housekeeper, Mrs. Caitlin Joyce. Oh my god. I had to come to this specific Bible to figure this out, but we kind of already knew that. It was Mrs. Joyce who vandalized the flyer, but why? We been known this. Oh my god, I had to find her Bible specifically. Because we already figured out the verse from the father. Ah, look at all that stuff that just unlocked because of that one thing. This is what I'm talking about. Because I look at this one single Bible, even though I already read the passage, and I already kind of confirmed with Joyce that she did it. It unlocked the rest of the mystery. Oh boy. Caitlin's Joyce goal is to... is she gonna stone her? Stone Miss Mantovani to death before she's able to conduct the seance. Crazy.
Mrs. Joyce intends to stone Miss Mantovani to death. I should find and confront her about this.
Oh my god, I had to find the one Bible. Miss Mantovani, I have to talk to you about something real quick.
Signor what?
And so, see, same thing with Mr. Scarrett. I must have, like, one thing that I have to find. What would you make of a reading made of the Hanged Man, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Death cards? Two major arcana on one spread. There's a lot going on. Perhaps turmoil in the recipient. First, the cards themselves. Hanged Man represents sacrifice, new perspectives. Death can mean death, but more transformation. Ten of Pentacles is for legacy and prosperity being passed down. Hard to comment on the spread, not knowing the recipient. They're questioning all this. But a cold reading of this, I could take it to mean that somebody needs to make a sacrifice and undergo a transition to gain a new perspective. They do this, and they may find something they seek, a form of enduring happiness, perhaps. Now, are there other ways to read this? Of course, there are many ways to interpret the cards. Take an extreme, for example. In a literal way, these cards can mean a person must undertake the ultimate sacrifice, death. A legacy might be created, then, through the nature of the death itself. Or maybe the Hanged Man returns here, and new learning is left in their wake, which forms the legacy. Mind you, this is a shallow reading, only takes the face value of the cards into account, but shows how wide a range of interpretations there are, see?
That's all.
See, this too. Is this the last thing I need for Scarrett? I swear to God, if I close this and it unlocks his hypothesis, I'm going to be kind of peeved. Okay, it didn't unlock it, but I need to... See, this is one of those things of I, the player, know what's happening here, obviously. But it's like, I need to make the video game character figure it out. I mean, look at this. Like, Sham, I learned one fact about her. And that I didn't need to learn anything about her, you know? And I figured out her stuff, like, no problem. It's just slightly annoying. Let's find Joyce. We'll confront her, since we're getting close on time. If I know where she's at, they're both in the kitchen. Okay. Oh, ay. Who knows, maybe one of the things I'm missing, I do need to like search the closet and look at their clothes, and it's gonna be like, oh, look at this. They have like these really fancy clothes for such and such. And they'll be like, that's it. Scarrett was gonna kill himself in these clothes. I needed to know that for this one word in his hypothesis. Is kitchen down here? Boiler room. Kitchen. Hey, Mrs. Joyce, can you, please not kill anyone? I'm already trying to figure out how to stop this man from committing suicide, so I don't need any more dead bodies.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Your goal is to stone Miss Mantovani to death before she's able to conduct the seance.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my soul.
Okay, cool.
What
Glad that
is
resolved
wrong?
itself.
Every moment the witch lives, I sin. Even Abraham could kill his son for God, sir. Why?
Hey, when God
Why
say
is
to
it
do
so
any of
hard
this?
to kill a damn witch?
Could you forgive yourself if it were easy? Is this truly what God intends? Think, Mrs. Joyce.
You don't understand. She's just been so kind. And I keep
Okay,
saying
maybe she's just a
things,
kind person. Like, love thy neighbor. Damn.
except
What makes you think you
there's
really
white
gotta kill
roses
her?
down her skull, and the squelch of bone mixed
Oh.
with the scent of iron.
I see, you've been having some crazy
You
dreams.
can taste it. And her hair is matted and she's crying and I just...
Fuck, I'd cry too if I had my brains bashed in.
None of it happened. None of it has to.
Doesn't it?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say
We are
no.
godly.
The hell?
Not everyone needs to be godly to be good. And just because somebody is a mystic, that doesn't also mean that they are monsters.
Oh, I want to believe that. But every time
And then
I
she's
try,
gonna be
it
like,
feels
"Hmm,
like
if
I'm
you kill her, then
questioning
I won't have to
everything."
do it. So could you do that for me?
So try again. God is steadfast enough for questions, Mrs. Joyce. And he's good enough to love you when you seek answers. I have faith.
Oh, sir.
Oh, thank
I
God, this
ran
is an
hurt
easy
you.
one.
I can't do it. I almost... Oh, could I? Oh, sweet Lord, forgive me.
Yes.
Maybe he sent me an angel? To show me these people aren't savages. Please, take this. It's St. Bridget's cloth. A brat vrede for your protection.
Okay.
I pray the Lord keep you safe.
Then you're not?
I mean it, sir. I'll find a way to repent.
Wait.
I don't know how yet.
Oh, she is the third aspect. Oh my God.
I have faith that it will.
Good.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ms. Joyce, please, I need you for this.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
You're the third aspect that I need.
Mrs. Joyce.
Oh, yes, Mr. Ward.
It's all connected. Oh my God.
In that case,
Okay, it's fine.
in desperate need of your help.
This will take care of 2 people,
The spirit of
and
his dearest friend is
I'll
trapped
figure out the
inside
rest of it.
Manor, and only a worshipper of Saint Bridget can set her free.
St. Bridget? But she... I had no idea she cared for people such as them. The Lord truly does have a lot to teach me these days, doesn't he? Yes, Mr. Ward. Tell him I'm ready and willing to help.
Okay,
Whatever it
okay.
takes, I'll be there.
Mrs. Joyce, we're kind of real close here.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Mrs. Joyce. Do you know... I cannot find the right words to say.
Just me, this deadly housekeeper, this... I don't remember if he was a doula or if it was Barbosa, and this ghost just hanging out together. A good old time.
Oh, thank the Lord, sir. Me too.
I suppose, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I can't imagine this is easy for you. What can I do to make this less frightening?
Sir, you were in mourning. I should be the one to ask that question. And yet you're asking me, who treated all of you like...
Well, at least she had a change of heart.
You're all so... different to what I expected. Let me try to be different too, sir, and tell me what to do.
Simply be here, Mrs. Joyce. That is more than enough.
Easy peasy. Hooray! Yes! And then the ghost is like, no, this is what I wanted at all!
I'm not sure that I...
You fear the flame, don't you, Mr. Ward? I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah, my brother died in it.
Yes. It's taken a lot from me.
You know, Breed, your Saint Bridget, they are fire deities. Laura was a priestess of the flame. She was part of a sisterhood who kept a sacred fire going back home. And a part of her was given to that fire, as was her wish.
That's beautiful.
I think it's funny.
That's great,
and
man.
very like Laura, that she picked you to manifest to. One last playful act.
Why she gotta fuck with my feelings like that? What the hell?
I've never been so out of my depth. But each one's work will be made clear, for the day will reveal it, and fire will test it. The fire will show what each person's work is worth.
Not much if the fire catches, or if the work catches on fire.
1 Corinthians 3:13. But as a godly man, you already know that. What is your work worth, Mr. Ward?
Burn her.
It's about that time, Laura. I won't say goodbye.
You know, it would really suck to have
I've already done
to
it twice.
put like a good friend's or you know, just a close one's spirit to rest,
Instead,
because it would kind of like you talked about, it would kind of just feel like, oh, you're kind of putting them down.
see you soon, old friend.
I was really hoping she was just gonna float up to heaven. Alright. That was that.
Thank you, Mr. Ward. Both of you.
Of course.
Oh, sir. You're crying.
My heart's never been broken quite like this, Mrs. Joyce. But I weep with joy that she may be at peace. Thank you for your help. Without you, she...
I'll not suffer to think about it, sir.
Oh, thank
Mrs.
God.
Joyce, now that your mind is changing towards these ways...
And then she's like, absolutely not. I'm not going to the seance.
You know, I think I will. I didn't realize before, but
Wait, but now she
I
wants
was
to go.
harboring
Is that
deep
going to make the
dread about it.
thing go down?
Now,
I know what you mean. It's as if some part of it felt it to be unsafe. But now, I think Laura is watching over us and wants us to be there.
Huh.
come, let's get you inside. I'll make you a hot cup of tea.
Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. That would be much appreciated.
Give anything to speak to Eamon again to apologize, but to summon his spirit in flames? I can see the comfort it brought to Mr. Dupre. It would be so easy to see you again, but I don't think I have it in me to call you here this way. I dragged you through fire before, never again. Mr. Dupre is now protected from harm at the seance by Laura's spirit. Okay, so they're protected. And Mrs. Joyce is also protected by Laura's spirit. But not me. I don't get that protection. Okay. Whew, we're getting there. I wonder if I have gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. Hope you're having a grand old time out there, Laura. Rest well. Laura's fire pit. She's free. Thank the Lord. Okay. Oh, they're actually doing the little scrying thing. I should go over there. Maybe I can get some info. Hey, you two.
She seems a sweet girl. How old is she?
She'll be 14 in the winter.
Wait, your sister?
You said that just the way my sister talks about her children, you know.
I only said she'll be 14.
It's not the words, dear, but the tone. Just the way a parent would talk about their child.
It so happens I might be the closest Alma has these days.
That's okay. Your curse is
That's a terrible
done.
burden for someone so young.
No. It's a privilege. One that I am happy that I'll
Okay,
now get
perfect.
to fulfill to its end.
Sweet. You know what, Miss Quinn, you got any useful info for me? Well scrying. Guess I could ask her about it. Oh, what do you know about well scrying? It's an Irish tradition, gazing to a well and asking for answers. Doesn't seem to have transferred to England like you might expect of a mostly secular spiritual practice. Might be that only works, at least as it's known, in Ireland. I wonder. Miss Callahan was kind enough to lead me in the session. I wanted to see that my sisters were well. Oh, she has multiple. Yes, when I saw them, they seemed fine, thank God.
Farewell.
You know, I wonder if I could ask everyone about the ball. And then maybe I would get info on the kidnapper.
Ah, Declan.
Miss Callahan, you do have a good amount to talk about. Let's just... You know what, just tell me about the well, and then we'll move on. Do you know anything about the hedge maze as well? I know everything about it. Do you know that the gods themselves would have drunk water from that well? It's been imbued with their power. As long as that water is pure, the land around it will prosper. Okay, cool.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
Yeah. Okay. The bar is closing. Which, God forbid there's anything the bar actually need. Okay, so these ingredients, if I wanted to get these, where exactly would I want to go? Because let's see, we got petals, we got runes with Celtic markings, we got fine-grained sand, here from a brown rad branch from a yew tree, just all kinds of stuff. Perfect. Summons her here.
Ah,
Let's see. So, Seance Aftermath. Why do you think the Seance is so dangerous? Declan, are you a holy man? I am. And you'd be of the mind that how all this works, is God's will, God's design, yes? Suppose that would be fair? Whatever system you live by has starts and ends. To pull that apart with no plan to patch it up, mind, is to open a door that was never meant to be opened. It's what the Greeks called a Pandora's box. See, following the clues in Miss Dean's room, it surely belonged to her. If you're in love with this book, I am not, and I absolutely don't want to be. Whatever the sigils open or close, I want no part in it. Is that what they say? Yes, one opens and the other closes. What? I cannot say, but it's old, powerful, and not for trifling with. What do you have to say about the ball? Did you enjoy the mess ball, Miss Callahan? Didn't go. I wasn't about to head to a thing like that. I was playing cards with the staff for most of it. Costumes are something else, though. I'll give you all that. See, I'll ask about Malaysian bloodlines. I mean, this is kind of an important thing. Did you know that Miss Dean hails from a powerful Malaysian bloodline? That's all I've been hearing, at least. Does she now? That little... No wonder she... Oh, I've no time to spend on bitterness, Declan. I'll hope she miraculously puts it to good use and leave it at that. You have some beef with her? Mm-hmm. See, what can you tell me about the Malaysians? That's the race of man that came to this island, battled the gods for right to stay. We first fought them, then we worshipped them, then we largely forgot. I like that more than worshipping the god that we all lost to in the end. I don't know if I'll get anything from this. I can ask about this. What can you tell me about Marquise Blake? Mary, I can tell you she didn't care much for that title. Only spoke a few times. She had trouble conceiving, so she came to me under the dead of night for some alternative help. The Marquess wouldn't have liked that sort of thing. Then, funny how death changes us. I never heard much of how it turned out, but the boy's on the walls, so it must have worked. Not that I doubt it would, mind you. I mean, would it be worth asking about her hair? I'll ask this, and if it's useless, then I'm gonna back off. Might I ask how you came to have the white streak in your hair? I don't think I've seen its like before. I've had it all my life. You should have seen me with it when I was a little girl. Some people believe it's a sign of wisdom to be born with such a thing, you know? Or potentially a neural developmental defect of some kind. Now, I can't say for certain that that's true, but I do like the idea.
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget...
Okay. Very well. I've been told it's stood here since the time of the gods. Miss Callan believes that the well is kept safe. The region will be safe from any harm the seance may bring to it. But if not... It's covered in these markings. Miss Callan drew them here to protect the well and so in turn the land. If only all the ingredients were in the hedge maze. That's a lot of things for Mary. Okay, well now that I have the time... Let's see, people still in the bar, or is it just basically saying that the bar is fully closed? I wonder if I can go in there? Oh, hey. You know, seen that guy quite a few times. Old saying so with the geometric pattern on it. I wonder if it's real or a replica. Trying to think. Should I go to all the dead ends in this maze? Okay, a little statue here. Because I've seen that ghost in particular a few times, but nothing's come of him yet. He's a little shy. Anything else about this portal? Nothing. Anvil. Okay, let me think. What else? What was Coventry's deal? Ah, yes. This I need to talk to... So this is Master Blake. But it sounds like it's saying I should talk to Walter. The young Master of Blake Manor. So I think I still have time once I'm at the residence. Because let's see, what's the... Oh god, the grand seance is literally right after the dinner. Oh no. Okay. So Coventry, Darcy, I guarantee I have to get to the bathhouse. I just gotta figure out how. Let me think. I have the key. Everyone's just been telling me like, oh, you should go return that or something. But maybe someone will actually give me. Yeah, maybe I can talk with Doyle and maybe he'll be like, hey, like I can get you in there. And like maybe that's the thing I've been sitting on, who knows? So far everyone's just been like, hey, you shouldn't have that. Steam must have found some other way inside. Book appears to have been read many times. Okay. Alright, bar, are you open? You are. Is there anyone in here? There's a few. It's the same people. Okay. Mr. Doyle, please tell me you can tell me about this this key and how to get in there. You recognize this key? Is that the key I gave? You shouldn't have that. The bathhouse is closed and the lockers are off limit. Throw that back to reception, yeah? So he gave the key to Dean, I guess. Alright. It's supposed to be for Dean's luggage.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna worry about it. Can't go into either of those. Let's see. What does it say do for Coventry? Talk to Master Blake. Gotcha. Scare it, profile him, and investigate his room. To be fair, I think for Mrs. Joyce, it said to basically look at her room or whatever. And I didn't have to do that. Because I, basically already got what was needed. So if I've done it, then there's something else. Investigate room 9, find more components. Expect I need more components to bless the well, but where can I find some? I can see things that I've asked her about, but I can't ask about more. Or I can't, like, see how they responded. Examine the well to find a way to bless it, and doing so protect the instance nearby. To the library! Perhaps I'll find something there. Mr. Coventry.
Mr.
Whom I need to talk with Blake for.
Auntie.
Intricate display, though it lacks the Blake family crest, perhaps a trophy. Alright, time to get our knowledge on. Let's see, what would I want to look at? Religion? Maybe. Resurrectix. Crucifix's counterpart. You know what? I'll just look through everything that I've not looked at. But I don't think I need to super worry about it. Because if there's info in here that's useful, they'll tell me eventually. Pagan sacred sites. Ooh, hold on. Stone circles apparently constructed for ritual purposes bound. Burial sites co-opted into modern tradition, as there remains a tradition of lone oak trees being best left undisturbed so as to not upset otherworldly spirits. Okay. Not much there. Spiritualism. Looks like I've looked at everything here. Irish folklore. Also looked at everything here. Irish mythology. All red. World mythology. And only vampires. Is there something I need to discuss with McLeod?
Hello,
Oh, the
Mr.
cards, I think. Let's see here. Tarot, let's see. Yup. Okay. So, reflection
I hope you
time.
have some peace now.
You, sir, have no idea. My sight, my second sight, it's not quite back to me yet, but I don't need it to say how lucky I am.
Nice.
I know Victoria acted, well, she acted, and she made mistakes.
Kind of like half blinded
As
you in
did
a way.
I, in chasing a husband without discussing it with her. And what that could mean for us. I'm still coming to terms with it, I think. That someone so dear to me could break my trust.
Well, hopefully it doesn't cause a
I
rift
also
in your
know she
relationship
wasn't
from the
entirely
beginning.
herself. And her haste, but I don't know what comes next for us, but that. And Dara. Dear, sweet Dara. He trained me.
Oh, he's
for
got the
him to be
sight.
in this place when I needed him most. And you found the materials and returned them to us. You have given us a chance at a future together. Thank you.
No problem.
I'll let you be.
Take care.
Let's see, geography. Let's see what we got. Honestly, I don't think I've looked up anything in here. I don't think I cared too much about the geography aspect. I mean, there has, oh my god. There's been one or two times where something important showed up. Let's see, canopic jars. Cool. Actually, Father Senna,
Yes.
any info I can get from you? Oh man. It's like nothing I can ask you. Psychology. Look up dreams. Dreams are part of the sleep experience. Interesting that I can step up in those. Is there anything in particular I can see going up one of these? Okay, so that's medicine. Wait, sciences, which I already looked at. Medicine. Laudanum, Miss Darcy's medical code. Flora and fauna, which actually might help. Never mind. It's only got white heather. Okay, we'll look up all the stuff for world history, I guess. Oliver Cromwell, I keep forgetting that name. Okay, Carnival and Mardi Gras. Yep. can also glance at each painting in here. Wait, what is this? Drawing of an unusually detailed lock. I wonder if it's a diagram of a real lock from somewhere. Ooh, a hint, perhaps? Got some swans, flowers, key. I already looked at Irish history, didn't I? Oh, I didn't look through everything. So I'm not as worried about reading this because if it's not super important, then I don't think I really gotta read through it. Let's see, do you guys have any additional info? Just read on, and read on. We'll look at Blake history, I guess. Let's look up Walter Blake. There's nothing here about Walter yet. Blake family, Edward Blake, Norman Blake. Strange, there's no record of a Norman Blake. Very interesting. Okay, who am I like really far behind on? Okay, so I guess Jonathan Blake. But this I think I can figure out after attending the silent dinner and investigating the residence. So I'm not worried about that. Callahan, I don't even have a hypothesis for. Maybe we can see what he said about the components. Back to the bar, back to the bar. I swear well, actually, he has this whole thing about, I guess, worrying that his aunt or whoever doesn't see him as an expert. But I wonder if... Let's see, pull cues, pull table. I wonder if he's where I get the other components from. Some sort of playing didn't get far with their game. A few darts abandoned the board. Copy, Carmilla, some pages in grid. Alright, what did you say about your aunt's components? Might be missing to help her with her work at the well. 100 things, Mr. Ward, but only one that matters, modernity. The Seance is modern magic. She cannot protect against it without modern tools. If only she would accept my help. Okay, so modern tools, so... when it's saying, like, venom or something, I need to think of that in, like, a modern way? Or maybe I have to get them to, like, hash out their BS or whatever. Okay, we'll just exhaust the dialogue. We make the odd device.
I have to be on. Be well.
Yeah, I think if I can get them to work together, then they'll take care of the well. And then that's how I wrap up their story. Should be good. Blake, I'll see you soon. God, Darcy, I am struggling with. It's also interesting that I'm still missing facts on people. I guess just because I haven't exhausted all dialogue with them, maybe. How do I...
We meet again.
How do I yank this information out of you people? Like, why is there so little I can talk to you about? Clean the items. Now, if I wanted the Callahans to work together, I guess let's just talk to Mrs. Callahan. Everything related to her nephew. Because it sounds like she definitely thinks that he's not, like, ready, I guess. Okay, folk jewelry. Don't believe seeing jewelry of the sort you're wearing before. A lot of it's handmade. Some of it brings me luck, and some of it protects me. Old crafts to be short, but not soon forgotten. See, I see you're handy with a needle and thread. I can stitch up jumpers and wounds, all part of the work. No need to throw in something out when all it needs is a mend. Okay, what do you say about this? Have you had any luck? Not yet. I have faith in you. Ansha has me believing this is the right course of action, however unorthodox it may seem. Let's see. Let's talk about this. Do you think it's hard for Ari being your apprentice for all these years? He's been in my shadow since he was small. Even now I worry that little shadow could disappear entirely inside my own, but he can still be a bit in his own head. Tries to think his way through when he should be feeling instead. Let's see. He'll get there. He's just not there yet. I'll ask about this, I guess. When you tell me about this, home of the gods. Yep, I'm wasting time doing all this conversation, but that's okay. Whenever I thought I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain. She's only clearly visible to those who are grieving. She's lured by the death to come, but can be seen by those whose death's touch is still on them. They're still grieving for love lost. Alright, I'll ask about the hauntings, the seance and everything. Notice anything strange since coming here? The whole place is mad. I don't really need to know about the individual gods and goddesses, I feel like. Actually, tell me about this one, since he might be the one haunting the place. Okay. She's just gonna give me a little blurb, then whatever. Have you ever been to an event such as this one, with a rake of so-called magicians looking to tamper with the very fabric of our world? No, I haven't been that unlucky. It looks like my luck's run out, eh? Couldn't think of a worse use for all this know-how if I tried. Mark my words, this little trick of theirs, if it works, will be devastating. Seen it on the wind, and I feel it in my bones. What do you think about the device? Poked it, I've even spilled wine on, but nothing seems to deter it from wherever it's doing. I have a bad feeling about it, Declan.
You take care now, Declan.
How do I get these two to get along? Do I need to put them in a get along t-shirt and say, you stay in this for the rest of the day until you two figure it out and get all the components you need for this ritual? You know, not gonna lie, I've pretty much ignored Toussaint as well since the beginning. I don't know if he would have any new info. Windows, a tea tray, a painting. Ooh, a bin. A letter to Mr. Toussaint from another member of the Society of Psychical. They're urging him to reconsider his hardline stance against the use of magical practices in his work, saying a knowledge of the enemy's tools can help us fight them. Given where he found this, he does not seem moved by their argument. Okay. And Prince Mr. Toussaint mentioned he was nonchalant about it, but still sends chills down my spine. Okay, check his rug. Check his shoes. 2 pairs of perfectly polished, medium-sized black shoes. I don't know if I can get anything from this, but head to my room, see if I can poke around. Alright, anything I'm forgetting in here?
It has faded back to its...
Okay, the dream. Fire. I thought it said ring for a second. Wait a second. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've had that record the whole time. Hold on. That's it. That's it right there. Oh no, when did I find this thing? Mistine's journal. Oh my god, it was in her journal. It's the... Oh my god. Okay, well, we got it. It's cross, semicircle, triangle, diamond. Oh my god, it's been right in front of me this whole time. Wow, that was actually a useful thing to go back into the room for. Oh god, I hope I'm not super late on this. It's just those little bits of information, but there's so much information that you overlook it and then you're like, oh, I don't remember this. Alright, where's the closet? God, what is this gonna reveal? I wonder if this is the thing I needed. See, if only it gave me a thing saying, like, I think I've seen these before in her journal. Then I'd be like, oh yes, I should check the journal. Because it's implied that I should have this. Oh no, I've had that light since near the beginning. And that's how I get in the bathhouse. Okay, well, I'll find what I need here. At least for Darcy. And then I'll feel a little bit better. Okay, locker 11. Or maybe not in this room. Change room corridor. Oh, and I guess this is where... This is how I was supposed to get to, This is how I was supposed to find Omira, I think, who is meeting someone. I forget who. I'm not gonna check the hamper. Check that. Locker number 11. Use locker key. Jewelry box. The ring. That's it. I wonder how important this is to Miss Dean that she left it behind. Looks too big for a lady's finger. It must be fitted to a man. Then why was it in Miss Dean's possession? Miss Dean received a threatening letter from Miss... Oh my god, it's Scarlet too. I have brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for what comes next. I can also make out the number 451. It must have been written on the page atop this one. Oh, and Dr. Callahan seems to be part of a longer conversation. He seems to be offering to meet her and teach her some Irish magic, despite some warning or refusal from Fiat on the matter. Make no mistake, my respect for my aunt is unwavering, but she's rigid in her ways and she won't be persuaded on this. She prioritizes the safety over progress, protection above any sort of advancement. I can't believe I had all this information and it was in this stupid locker. This was way more than I ever would have thought would happen. You want recognition, of course you do, and I swear you shall have it. My aunt might not understand that, Evelyn, but I promise you I do. I might not be who you asked for, but I know the tradition in and out, and think we could help each other. Consider it, won't you? Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it. Losing pages from Miss Dean's journal. It seems like Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Quinn to gain access to some texts. Understandably, Miss Quinn was not thrilled with this. Oh my sweet dear lord. That unlocked 2 hypotheses for me, and I can finish up Darcy's thing. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, we can do scare it now. Jesus. Knew Miss Dean before she arrived in Manor. Okay. Mr. Scared's code was 451 mean. Ceremonial dagger, the cards, the reading. It's all there. It's all there. Mr. Scared's goal is to take his own life and be immortalized as the first ghost to speak from beyond the grave. Oh, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
During the seance, so that he will be a nearby and willing ghost.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
The one that communicates with the living. He thinks doing this will make him famous in death. I need to find and confront him about this.
Okay. Scare it. Now, Dr. Callahan. Who maybe after I confront him, maybe he'll then be like, oh, I should work with my aunt, blah, blah, blah. His goal is to reclaim his... No. Escape his Aunt Shadow by proving his modern techniques are valid.
Dr. Callahan wants to prove that the modern magical techniques are as valid as Fia's old ones.
Oh, it's
And I
all
should find
coming
and
together.
confront him about this.
Okay. Now we can go to Callahan. Now we can go to Scare It. It only took me half an hour. And basically the rest of the game, because I've had that journal for well over a day now. What did I unlock from this? The letters? No. This letter. Okay, well fortunately they're both in the bar, so. We'll do Scare It first, and hopefully he'll just be done. Oh, and I need to talk to you for the ring. Or maybe Dupre?
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
Yes, I'm gonna confront you. Your goal is to take your own life and be immortalized as the first ghost to speak from beyond the grave.
And what a plan, yes?
No, what if it doesn't work?
People across the globe and the ages will know this moment.
It's not
This
worth it.
Piercing of the veil, and with it, they will know the name Michael Skerritt. Impressive, eh?
Frankly, Mr. Scared,
He's like, I don't know about killing yourself over it.
What?
that the best way you can think to see out your days is by ending them in the hope of impressing who exactly? The others here at the event, businessmen back home, or historians in the future. Such a pointless sacrifice.
He's like, who
And you don't
cares?
even know if it will work.
I believe it will work. Miss Mantovani can pull it off.
Perhaps she can. And she'll get all the accolades for it too.
True.
You know Louis Pasteur for his vaccines, or Joseph Lister for his antiseptic sprays. But not the people these were tested on.
True.
Even if this works, a substantial if, given the undertaking and the volume of ghosts already present in this god-forsaken manor, then it will be Miss Mantovani who is remembered.
Yeah.
You will be a footnote, subject number 1, as she continues to perform the ritual, unlocking more
Well, we
secrets
know she's gonna
beyond the grave.
probably die after
I
this
have
if
no
she
doubt
does
she
do
will
it.
Do it again, perhaps immediately. You'll be nearly dead, unable to answer a single question beyond, has this worked? You'll be tossed back so they can catch a bigger fish. Some legacy.
He's like, well, damn, when you put it that way.
No, that's not fair. I would have given everything. The ultimate sacrifice. They have to remember
They
me.
must love me.
Love me.
There is nothing about this that anyone will love.
To be fair,
Who does dig into your story?
they would probably
will
more.
unearth your
They would probably
lifetime
remember more
failures.
and be like, yeah, this guy killed himself just so he could be a ghost wild.
And what would you have me do, Mr. Ward? You seem to have all of the answers. Yes, I am old. Yes, I have no
Maybe
legacy
I need to convince
speak
him
of.
to also give
How
his
would you
legacy
see me
to
change that
Walter
path
Blake.
if not at the seance?
I guess.
You answer me that, and I shall stand down. You have my word.
Okay, I think this will be connected with Coventry's. With his resources and connections, there has to be something more meaningful he can achieve with the time he has left. Something that will get the recognition he so craves, whether he deserves it or not. He could do some real good in this world. I wonder if the charitable works of the late Marchioness could offer some inspiration. Do I just talk to him about philanthropy?
We meet.
Hey, how about being a philanthropist? Wait, what is this? A mincing letter to Miss Dean. Oh, we won't worry about that.
I believe I know how you might assure your legacy, Mr. Scarce. At least without...
If this is another dressing down, then I'd prefer it be less public. Come.
Why are we going to your room about this? Okay, but it's a
I know
cutscene.
about
That's
the
good.
tarot reading that you received. And I know how you interpret it. But there is another way to interpret it. Instead of sacrificing your life, your remaining time, sacrifice your money.
What?
You have so much wealth, so many connections. You could really do some good with the time you have left.
Yeah.
Mary Blake. She undertook numerous charitable deeds and has statues erected for her. More than that,
True, true.
people speak fondly of her. She is remembered and loved.
Yeah.
You have the resources to do the same. Don't throw your life away. Refocus it. Do some good in this world. Finally.
Finally.
Marchioness
He's
Blake's
like, but
good
I'm
reputation did
selfish.
reach as far as London, and was mourned even there as a result. You make a compelling case, Mr. Ward, but would people not see it as disingenuous?
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
Genuine or not, you can make a much needed difference. And that will be celebrated. You will be celebrated. And perhaps along the way you'll find you actually enjoy the good work.
And maybe you can actually build a family from it. Who knows?
I suppose there has been a gap to be filled since her passing. Perhaps I can do something to help there.
Yeah.
It is a better bet than death. All right, so
I'm glad this didn't require any extra actions, really.
right now, when I return home, I will reach out to any foundations that suffered from the Marchioness's death and loss of funding. This could bloody well work, you know. Good chap.
He's like, wow, I sure am glad I didn't go through the plan of killing myself. That was crazy.
Well, Mr. Ward, you've given me a lot to think about.
Oh, yes, yes.
Of course.
Alright, that's another one down. Mr. Scarrett will no longer be attending the seance. He's decided on a healthier way of building his legacy. Alright, I'll do the reflection. I'm going to stop doing the reflection topics for now. Well, actually, what's one more minute? Well, he's locked in his room. Never mind. I can't talk to him. Unless he's in the bar. Okay, cool. Where's Dupre at, actually? Because I'll need to talk to him. Oh, God, he's somewhere. Yeah, Declan didn't realize he had to unpack everyone's trauma, and I'm still wondering when Declan's gonna unpack his own trauma. Because he clearly has the thing about his brother. But I guess I don't know what he's supposed to take away from it yet. Alright, Mrs. Darcy, do I talk to you or do I talk to Dupre? I got this ring. Here, Mrs. Darcy, do you happen to recognize this ring? Where did you get that? I found it around the hotel. Does it mean something to you? Not anymore. It was my husband's, the dog that he was. No, keep it. I won't look at that awful thing.
That was all. Good day, Mrs. Darcy.
Good day, Mr. Ward.
Perfect. Excellent. You, I'm confronting you. Your goal is to escape your aunt's shadow by proving your modern techniques are valid.
This, I would say, really shouldn't need proving. It probably seems ridiculous to you.
No,
Mr.
it's
Ward.
fine. Come
Being
on,
so
give me
focused on
the
getting
stuff
her
I
to
need for this
recognize me.
damn ritual.
No. My older brother, he always overshadowed me. I began to take risks at work. It was an effort to be seen, and in the end, it cost me dearly. It cost him dearly.
Damn.
I understand very well, Doctor.
Then maybe you can help. Has to be a way to prove.
Yes,
the
help me with
I'm
the
not
well,
a child anymore.
please.
I've learned her ways, and I'm not as good at them as she is. Yes, but I've gained new knowledge she doesn't have. I forged my own path, and I am her peer.
Yeah.
If not now, then when? Take my research.
Yes.
Maybe she'll listen to you. Maybe there's another way to convince her. I no longer see a way forward, but I haven't entirely given up hope.
Oh my god, things are fucking playing out the way I needed them to. I can't believe how much was in that stupid bathhouse locker. It's actually crazy how many items were in there to fulfill all these goals. Alright, Miss Callahan, please. Please, fuck. Please let your nephew use his stuff. Speaking of Dr. Callahan, he seems to think these could aid your attempts to heal the well. Oh, Rory, how many times do I have to tell you? You can try these modern methods all you like, but they'll never be as robust or as steady as the old ways. Quick fixes always come back to bite you, Declan. Remember that. Okay, I'm guessing that I have them, though.
You take.
And I think I can just go to the hedge maze and use them. And then that'll prove to both of them that, you know, it works and they can be happy. Where the hell is Dupre at? He's in the hedge maze. No, he's in the dining. No, sorry. He's in the drawing room. I just don't have him on the map. Okay, maybe I can do that and hopefully they'll take me out to the hedge maze. I don't remember where he was going to try to do the exorcism at. Whew. And then hopefully the Marquess I can deal with his son first, and then that'll wrap up anything he has an issue with. Because he may or may not be the last person I need to convince to not do the seance. Okay, Mr. Dupre, please, I have the item. I have what I need. A ring.
Mr. Dupre, would this work?
It's weird
for
that I can
Mrs.
ask
Darcy's
the
needs?
other people about it.
Let me see. You know, I think it will.
Yes.
Let us first find Mrs. Darcy, and then a secluded area to perform the rite.
Please, please, please. Oh, scary. Yeah, well, you know what? You were a scumbag. Burn, hell, you son of a bitch. Oh, he's trapped in his own ring. Then she's like, I think I will wear this. Oh, he actually is trapped in the ring.
I think he is gone.
Great.
Not quite. I've bound him to the ring. As long as it remains undamaged, he
Oh,
can
okay.
torment you.
I was about to say,
no
like,
further.
smash the ring. But
Well then, on my journey home, I shall lodge this into a clay sod and drop it off the side of the ferry. Thank you, gentlemen, both. I harbour no regret for what I did to that man. But I am glad he did not convince me to harm that
I will
stupid,
say,
selfish woman.
he definitely did some fucked up stuff. But we're also glossing over the fact that Mrs. Darcy did kill her husband. She did murder him.
Before coming here,
And we're all
I did
just
not think
we're all
this
just
miserable
relatively
business
cool
had
with
anything
that.
to it. I wish I was still so naive. Seeing my husband's ghost was more than I wanted. I need not see another. I shall not be attending the seance.
Nice.
Now, if you will excuse me, Yes. I need to lie down for a while.
Alright, cool. Miss Darcy will no longer attend the seance, and now free of the ghost driving her to murder, she has dropped her vendetta against Miss Dean. Perfect. Alright, let's go to the well. Wonder if I've got enough facts to eliminate suspects. So, if I eliminate everyone, or I guess enough people, is it going to basically be like, hey, do you want to make a, a prediction or whatever? Let's see, she's Protestant. Let's see, they have no pre-Manor history with Miss Dean. Does this count as pre-Manor history? Also, they know the grounds or have maps. I'm gonna say it's not Darcy. And I mean, again, like, I don't know how, but I think it's the kid. But I just don't know how I could figure that out. Miss Mantovani, I'm gonna die this weekend. She's a Catholic. They are not in mourning. And they are not staff. Maybe if I talk to her about some stuff, I can figure that out. But okay. I need to go not this way. Okay. Hopefully now the ritual actually makes sense, and it'll say like, oh, like a dash of venom. Oh, I was supposed to go that way. And it'll be like, oh, here's like whatever venom. Coventry, I'm coming for you. You're next. Take that with threat. Alright, get me out of this place. Back into the god-awful hedge maze. Also, I didn't know the seance was going to be in the hedge maze. It's, appropriate and makes sense, but I don't know. I guess, not that I've seen, like, an atrium, or a, like a theater or anything, but I kind of just kept imagining it in there as a demonstration. Alright, to the well, to the well, to the well. Well, well, well. Here we are. probably went the long way around. Okay, ritual, which I don't know if it'll take the full 16 minutes or not. Oh, I should bring the cal. Oh, okay. It's gonna bring it automatically. I was like, don't make me go back.
So, why did you bring us both here, Mr. Ward?
Oh, it did advance the time a good amount.
To attend to.
Your ritual isn't working because you are divided.
You gotta work together.
Things are changing, Miss Callahan. The land is changing. And to protect them, you might need to be open to change too.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Go on then. Let's get this over with.
She's like, whatever. Alright, a dash of venom. Venomous Viper Fang, a metal that's blue, some gallium, a blue-gray metal, bark from the tree known as yew, mix some argon with some wax, and top it off with a handful of flax. All ingredients added. Perfect. God, I'm so glad I randomly decided to check Declan's room. Because if I did not look at Evelyn Dean's journal, I would not remember how to get through that one part. I can't believe I didn't immediately go to the supply closet after I read that. Maybe I had the thought, like, right as I got there, and then I was just like, oh, but those shapes don't match or something. So we just sprayed the water all over ourselves?
We did it.
Yeah.
You're right. We did.
Hooray.
I'm sorry, Rory. I've been too hard on your ways. Too hard on you. I wanted the old way to be the only way.
Sometimes we gotta
Maybe
change
because I
our
am
ways.
The old way. Maybe I'm not ready to hand over the role yet. But now I know that when I do, you're ready
She's like,
for
I'm
it.
still not handing the role over to you, but I will
Thank you,
eventually.
Thea. That means a lot. Now, what was that green glow?
Truly.
I'm not sure, but I feel the better for it. Reinvigorated. Whatever that lot have planned for this seance, I feel ready for them.
Alright,
I feel
cool.
like we're ready for them. You'll join me, won't you?
I'd be honored to, and
Nice. Miss Callahan will be protected. She has healed the land with the help of her nephew. And Doctor will also be protected as Aunt accepted his help his ways to protect the land. Yes, yes! I wonder if I've got rid of okay. Good. I wonder if I should talk to Jonathan just so I can try to figure out his mystery. Mr. O'Finn and his kidnapper recognize one another, which may be why he was kidnapped. So it's whoever, I guess, would also be part of the Malaysian rulers? Maybe? Again, things discussable with him, but he is not here. So I have to find him first. Which I'm guessing might automatically happen. Okay. Well, I think I kind of just have to waste time until the dinner at this point. Taking care of everyone. I just have 4 left. And to do that, I need to get into the residence, and to do that, I need to wait till the silent dinner, because that's when Mrs. Joyce will give me the key. I do kind of still wonder about that ghost that I keep randomly seeing at different parts of the game. But unless something pops out of it, like, I don't know what I could really get out of it. Okay, let's just go talk with the Marquess, and then And bada boom, dinner time. It's in the drawing room. And I can talk with him about 7 things. I think his thing will be kind of obvious of like he misses his wife, so he's having this seance to try to bring her back or something. So I just gotta pick around that. Oh, I'm so glad I got all that taken care of. No idea how much it was bothering me that I wasn't figuring this stuff out. Okay. What is that? Request Blake. Request Blake. Let's talk about the carriage accident. Go on, tell me about that. Might I ask what actually caused the carriage accident? I suppose you might. It happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to Gowford for a treat to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it other than her good heart. Storm came in that day quickly. The driver suggested they return to the manor before it became too severe. But they left it too late. The roads were muddy, the wind strong. A tree fell, and in his efforts to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was, well, she was gone. The driver, bless him, managed to pull Walter out and carried him back to the manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later. No! Bleeding out. No doctor could get here in time to save him. That this happened on October 31st is an irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental. Let's talk about, I guess, the manor. Has the manor been open to the public for long? I took over the tiles and lands when my father died in the mid-1860s. Manor was over 200 years old by then and needed much work. But the famine did not leave a lot of spare funds, so I opened the place as a hotel to help finance the renovations. This was in the spring of 1870. The work is never ending, so we stay open. But it wasn't for that reason alone. It's nice to have people here. When I was young, there were more of us. And I'm told in my grandfather's time and before that, there were many families under the roof. It was not made to sit here idle. It is good for the house to have life in it. Yeah, so the finances. An event like this must be a real boost for the hotel's income. One hopes, but this is about more than profit, Mr. Ward. Money unrecovered is still money well spent. Okay. So hauntings is likely the time of year and the event playing with my mind, but I could swear I have seen figures in the distance. There have been reports of hauntings on the manor and its grounds as far back as my family has held it. Certainly I have encountered the occasional oddity myself. What do I think they are? In truth, I do not know. Are they even real? Well, on that, all I can say is the Blake family records are littered with mysterious deaths and insanities that have no other explanation. Hopefully tonight we will find out for certain. So the Seance, what do you think about it? Seance is a strange event to host. How'd that come to be? I lost my wife a few years ago, a carriage accident. It was a difficult time for me. It was the abruptness with which she was taken, so much left unsaid. I found some comfort through visiting a medium. I would not say it healed me, but it helped me get on this path. Naturally, I became interested in the practice and wanted to do my part in forwarding the field. I have no abilities there, so to speak, but I have this manor, and so that is what I offer up. Okay, so he also doesn't have magic.
If you'll excuse me.
Of course.
Actually, that's something I should double check. Does Coventry even have magic? Because they have to have magic. I don't know if he does. Okay, I was just seeing if it would do a hypothesis for me, but I don't think it will, and I don't think I... This says to talk... Oh, wait, this is to talk to... this for Coventry's. This just says, attend the silent dinner and investigate the Blake residence. Should probably figure all that out later. Alright, let's waste time for the dinner. I saw a washerwoman. When I arrived, I saw a woman washing inside the fountain. I have seen this woman. Though she is no woman, she is a specter. See her across the manor, more now as the place fills and the hour draws near. Sometimes I think she is Mary, but no. Actually, I just thought of something. Well, unless Coventry actually saw the washerwoman, because then I could know, oh, he's been in mourning. And it's someone who has not been in mourning? They are not in mourning. Which I forget how I came to that conclusion even, but whatever. Painting Dean, Will. I did talk to him about the washerwoman. Housekeeper. Okay, so he hasn't seen it, so technically he's not in mourning, maybe? Not implying it anyways.
Good auntie.
Actually, let's see what he knows about the ball. What did you think of the mass ball? I've never been to anything like it. When you get to my age, you think you've seen everything. Evidently, I was wrong. I saw a great many things. I had conversations with all manner of near-human things. Should have been terrifying, but it was also exhilarating. I am left entirely drained by it today, though. Alright.
Good auntie.
8 o'clock. On the dot. A silent dinner. Which hopefully will be like, it'll be like, oh, 5 minutes for the dinner. Because you're going to get the key and then go out. We'll see. Is it this way or is it it's the other way? We're so close. Alright, please, 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 please. Where's that fire coming from? What? Why is there a fire sound around here? Is it the... It's not the library. Is it this? Is this the fire that's crackling? I've never thought about this before. Okay. Mr. Varley.
Mr. Ward.
My man. Oh, sweet. And it's only a minute. Oh, wait.
A reminder, sir, that the silent dinner is different to the other meals.
It's a minute either way for saying yes or no.
Silence being the operative word here. No talking, please. Unless you'd like to upset our guests. And they're unnerved by staring, so none of that. Secondly, there will be no staff.
No
We'll be
staff?
having our own meal in the servants' hall. Though, of course, your food has already been prepared.
Okay.
Thirdly, I've been told to impress upon you that this is a deeply spiritual event. If you feel the need to leave, that's fine, but don't disturb anyone. That should
Okay.
be all, if you'll allow me to show you to your seat.
Very interesting. I've never heard of a silent dinner before. Well, here we are. Oh.
Ghosts? Lord save me. I cannot get used to this.
Shouldn't you technically already be gone?
Laura? She returned for
Oh,
this.
okay. Yeah.
Despite being freed. Mrs. Lau's husband.
Okay. Huh.
Is that Mary Blake? Why is she facing
Cold
away?
dead shoulder. Damn, dude. Hey, it'd be kind of cool to have dinner with ghosts. I am curious though, do I need to worry about Ms. Lau's husband? Because I know there's kind of the theme of like, oh, you save all the spirits as well.
Alexander Quinn?
Oh.
I suppose I shouldn't stare. Varley said it upsets them. Then, I suppose, all there is to do is eat.
Okay. The key.
What is this? There is a key here. The note reads, Blake residence now.
Declan's just like, but I'm so hungry. I was looking forward to this meal.
Mrs. Joyce, I assume. Perhaps it's a good time to investigate. since the Marquess and most of the guests appear to be here.
Again, this feels so weird to me because it's like, yeah, even if all the guests are here, it's like, you know who's in that residence? The kid. It's like I'm about to break into this place when, you know, it's like, why am I going here? This kid's gonna be like, hey dad, this man entered, the house and I got really scared. Really freaked me out. Okay, private residence. Wait, isn't the door down here? Oh, perfect. Okay, I think I should save it here as well, just in case. It's gonna jump scare me with a ghost. Okay, entrance hall, basement annex. Oh wait, this is where the other door leads. Yes, I think. No, it's a whole nother hall. Should I even unlock this? Does it matter? I guess not. What's the other entrance? Okay, so it's trying to like really pressure time. Because you can't get to the residence until this time. And so I'm apparently supposed to do everything within 45 minutes. I bet I was supposed to figure out Coventry's thing. No, I can't have because I have to talk to the kid. I keep forgetting that. There's less than 1 hour to the seance. Entering the Blake residence is the point of no return. Are you confident in the knowledge you have gained about the culprit and suspects thus far? I mean, God, not really. Hold on. See, now you're freaking me out. Okay. I mean, this is implying you have to go into the residence to figure out his mystery. So that's fine. Ofen is just missing. I forget what this said. It said something like, follow the magic to find me or something. Like, I hope that this isn't something I was supposed to be able to do. Alright, screw it. We saved. At worst, I'll make up for it at another point. What's going on here? It's all boarded up. Ms. Joyce is right. Things are not right here. Oh, and my time's all fucked up. Does that mean I have unlimited time then? Is this fresh? Or am I supposed to actually keep track of how much time I have? Select hasn't been opened in a while. I suspect there's nothing I need from here. Yeah, this is not a good place to have a child hanging out at. And to face family portrait. Statues have been blindfolded. Blech. What state of mind was he in? What state of mind is he in? Debris, these papers. The scrawlings on them are largely indecipherable, and many pages are ruined from liquid being spilt on them. Gather mystics. Seance will channel their life energy. Psychic jolt. When the veil is at its thinnest, open the portal. Wake the god from its sleep. Each letter S has been drawn over in red ink. Interesting. There's low of interest to be in here. Wait, what did that say? Drafts of invites for a handful of participants. Only O'Finn, Dean, and Mantovani's names are here. Okay. What state of mind is he in? What state of mind is he in? They've been turned to face the walls. Somebody did not want anything watching them. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Face family portrait. Elevator. This must be to allow Walter Blake to move between floors. So I guess the Big thing I'm wondering is, like, if I have mysteries remaining, like, am I supposed to confront them after this, or... A portrait of the Blake family. There's another one of these in the atrium, if I remember correctly. They look quite similar. The lab, what the fuck? Why are there gates in here? Why are they locked? Somebody did not want anything. Anyone watching them? Okay, to the lab. I wonder if I can, like, I guess confront people during the seance. Looks to be a sort of lineage map. It starts with 3 names from long ago. Aberfin, Emergin, and Aramon. It works its way down, then to modern times. At the bottom, many names are struck out, but 2 are circled. Evelyn Dean and Donal O'Finn. The 3rd lineage has been erased after the name Grain ni Emergin. The gate is sealed by 3 locks. I bet it's me. It's gonna be me. Each requiring the blood of the Malaysian who locked it. Table of elements. Periodic table with the names, abbreviations, and details of the elements. Okay. Work on distilling power from blood. Research for various contraptions like the voltaic battery in the telegraph room. This book seems to be part science, part occult, an attempt to marry the two? I can't begin to imagine what this represents. Looks like a sigil. Whatever meaning this may have, it's lost on me. I don't understand the text as a whole, but some parts of this grid have been circled. Set of circled numbers are found 74, 53, 26 in that order. Maybe a safe code? Schematics for some kind of machine that harnesses lightning to some end. Jars full of human organs and animals preserved in a strange fluid. Ooh, look at these. Silver into chemicals and poisons. Records of experiments. I'm not knowledgeable enough to wholly make sense of them, but they seem unorthodox. From the notes, these seem to be ancient scrolls of dark magic. Crazy. Personal records of the Blakes, including various journals and other accounts over the years. The dilution of generations. A smear would not be enough to open the gate. Not a drop could be wasted to ensure success. Oh, so the blood's been diluted, so they're basically like, we gotta just straight up kill them. Then a note. The blood must be fresh. They cannot perish before exsanguination. Oh, interesting. Jars full of human organs and animals preserved in a strange fluid. Oh, they got the little pig, too. And I wonder what kind of brain that is. A range of scientific equipment, but I cannot make out the specifics of the experiment, if indeed these are all relate. If these all relate to the one project. Let's see, jars, scrolls, blueprints of the grounds. It seems he was looking for something hidden here. Financials, including land and other assets. Books written in many languages, none of which I can read. Bet there's a secret thing here. Chronology bust. Scientific bust. The head is covered in many segments, each with letters on them. They seem to press inwards. I wonder why. Books on magic and fringe sciences. A very different selection to the library in the hotel. Okay, so let's see. It's 74, 53, 26. 74... Shit, I literally already forgot. 53, 26. So W-I... Oh, wife. Okay. Okay. Using wife as your code. Sure. Oh god, I have to actually turn him around. Oh my god. Okay, where's... Wave. F-E. No. Oh yeah, we're in here. We're in this. I am very curious how this game's gonna end. Is this a shrine to Mary Blake? I don't think that I should touch anything in here. Anyways, goes to touch everything. Oh, or not. I guess it actually will not let me touch anything. Hey, you keep this many unlit or this many lit candles in this room? Crazy. Unattended? Insane. I'm starting to get a feeling I know why she was giving him the cold shoulder earlier. She's like, you gotta let me go. An account stating that once he had taken the fort here, Edward Blake forced himself on the chieftain's daughter. Well, damn. Her name was Grain. Oh, she bore him a son. Thus was the Blake line carried on, intertwined with the people of this place. Is he gonna kill his child? There's no record what happened to her after the birth. The letter P has been scrawled across the page with red ink. SP. It seems to map the Blake lineage back as far as Edward Blake, the man who built this place and planted his family here. Looks like one branch of the family has been erased. I cannot make out any names, but from this they would be cousins of the Marquess. Huh. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Found evidence that suggests that the Marquess and Walter are not the last of their line after all. Okay, moving on. Empty bedroom. Books on Irish mythology, magic, and the old ways. Sections on Tir na Nog have been circled. That's the land of eternal youth, the Irish afterlife. Scrawled across this, we will send that thing through the portal in exchange for Mary. Letter Y has been repeatedly circled in red ink. Spy? Okay, mattress. Has Blake been sleeping in here? Simple projector with the lens cap still on, but it doesn't have any slides. Oh, is that a sigil? Just light. Am I missing something? What's this? It's a listing of all Blake family birth records with all names marked off but two. Jonathan Blake and Walter Blake. Across the page is scrawled, "It must be." Could be something interesting in here. There's a little of interest to me in here. Find the safe code. Oh wait, this only goes up to 39. It's just a wall, granted, it's a well-lit one. Let's see, what does spy, what numbers are those in here? 39, ooh, so that could work. 16, 15, 39. Nice. Safe contents. A pile of projector slides. Man, that could have taken forever. And this, a stone with a hole carved in the center. Why would this be in a safe? Note says these hagstones will keep us safe during the seance. Make sure Walter has one. I may take one too. Don't they have like multiple things protecting me at this point or no? It slides. Stars. Is there a pattern hidden among the stars? I'll adjust the dials and see if a solution will make itself clear. I feel like I gotta... Oh. Okay. Okay. I've seen this before in my dreams. I wonder. Man, I'm really starting to feel like, oh, if I knew like I would have all this time, maybe I should have tried to investigate a teeny tiny bit more. But I wonder if I would be able to confront anyone during the silent dinner, right? Probably not. This is the same shape I see in my dreams. Yeah. Okay. Where is Walter? I wish I hadn't expected that. Where are you hiding, Marquess? I'm about to have a trippy dream, just like when I went to the catacombs. I seem to be in an empty closet. Nursery. The wall sealed itself up. There's no going back. Shoes. Pairs of different sized children's shoes awaiting breaking in. So technically he does not have medium-sized shoes. Somebody's coming. The Marquess.
My boy, it is time.
I wonder, is he gonna kill Walter or is he gonna kill himself?
I know this is hard for you, but think of your mother.
No, he's gonna kill his kid.
Your sacrifice will bring her back to us.
Maybe he's kind of being like, oh, like, you know, like, do you really want to stay crippled your whole life? Why don't you let me use you in a ritual sacrifice?
Your chair gone, your voice restored.
Wait, bring her back to us.
You will not be dead for long. I promise.
Sorry to interrupt, sirs.
Wait, he'll come back too?
They're ready for you at the seance.
I don't know why this face is silly.
Yes.
What
Wait.
on earth?
Oh, is Coventry the cousin?
Oh, young master, you look so smart.
What the hell's happening?
His mother would be so proud.
She will be, yes. We had best get moving. Time, as they say, waits for no man.
But why would... I guess there's some sort of hypnotism, but why would Joyce have called
The chair was
Declan
empty.
here?
But both the Marquess and the housekeeper spoke as if it wasn't. Were they under another spell? Is Walter Blake even real?
I'm starting to wonder if Walter Blake is even a child, because he, I don't know, could very well have them under some sort of spell. He might be a full-blown adult.
I've seen his portraits in the manor.
Okay. Collection of short stories for small children, each imparting a biblical lesson. Looks completely untouched, and yet it's lying on the floor as though it's just been read. Tales of a Little White Rabbit and the Value of Being Kind. Can't imagine it's ever been read. So... Tends to sacrifice his son as the third bloodline for his ritual. How much do I have here? 27031. Let's see. I do not think the boy is even 10 years old yet, has a good vantage point of the grounds from his room, and likely knows the area well. Wounded in the carriage accident that killed his mother, he wears a child's shoe. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, so... Coventry? I mean, I guess Marquess, right? He's under the same spell as the staff. So not him? Oh wait, I already had him. Because he's mourning. Who'd I have? Synod, he shared a powerful sigil with me. Let me think. He has incomplete maps of the grounds. They know the grounds are half maps. Okay, who did I not mark out? Mantovani, I didn't find something explicitly marking her out. Synod. Is the fact that he's a Gnostic priest mean that he's not Christian? Or I mean, I'm just trying to think of how to actually like mark them out. But we'll put a pin in that. Let's look more into this mystery. Nothing in here catches my eye. Children spoke about a little girl who lives with her grandfather in the mountains. Pages stuck together like it's brand new. Stories about a little boy's adventure on the hunt for long-lost treasure. There's no indication that it's ever been opened. A toy soldier in mint condition. I don't think it's ever been played with. A jack-in-the-box. Its springs are stiff with disuse. Strewn about as if they have been used, but absolutely pristine. I don't know why, though. Because say this was to bring back Mary, why would Coventry care? If he is the cousin, that is. Let me take another look. A will I found in Mr. Coventry's room requesting all his ownings go to Walter Blake on his death. He has a portrait of Miss Dean. And Mr. Coventry's room has no mementos of his recently deceased wife. Mr. Coventry is here on the hope of speaking one last time with his recently deceased wife. He's given me two names for his deceased wife, Lillian Smith and Elaine Dabney. His hands are stained with something, but I cannot tell what. Either he's recently been moving around old spaces, or he has not cleaned this suit in a while. Spotless alphabet blocks arranged to spell the word God in a wheelbarrow that looks as good as new. His meals are untouched and cold, but they're fresh, prepared earlier today. Painting of Mary Blake. Can't see anything of note. Stuffed bear that looks as though it's never had the joy of being held. A rocking horse, its polish isn't even scratched. Old dog on wheels, no phrase in its leash, no paint off its wheels. I'm trying to figure out, like, do they just think, like, does Walter even exist at all, or... Jonathan Blake, he looks younger here and more content. There's a glint of something missing from his expression. Hunger? Sorrow? I cannot tell. Mary Blake, her expression is unhappy.
The young master is here, but... No. Wait. This paint is different. It's fresher. Newer. Somebody has added him to the picture and altered the mother's arms to hold him.
I guess it does look kind of weird. It's a perfect forgery and easy to miss, but Walter Blake has only recently been painted into the Blake family portraits.
He isn't real. He is a fabrication that the Marquess and the staff seem to believe is real. But why?
Why indeed? Okay, so Jonathan Blake intends to sacrifice his self? His family to resurrect his intends to sacrifice his son to resurrect his family, but Walter Blake isn't real. Okay. Sacrifice. Redeem. Resurrect. Save. Tends to sacrifice his self. Oh wait, just to resurrect his wife, I guess. Intends to sacrifice his family to resurrect his wife. Here's that son. Okay, okay.
Walter Blake seems to be a shared hallucination between at least the staff and the Marquess.
Uh-huh.
But the paintings of him, they are very real. He has been freshly painted in over original paintings. It's a very good forgery. I only realized when I knew to look for it.
But weird that you would leave that as the only painting where you don't mark out the faces.
How can that be?
The images are torn from our pictures. There was a real Walter Blake who is now gone. The culprit's a skilled painter.
This level of replication. Not just
And we
here,
know who
but
a skilled
all
painter
portraits
is.
Suggests the culprit is an expert artist. I have picked up another fact about the culprit.
I think we
I
know.
wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not,
Blake residence. Walter Blake is not real. A skilled painter has been adding him to paintings. Walter Blake cannot be saved. Walter Blake is not a real boy, but some form of mass hallucination that the Marquess and the staff are experiencing. Yes, 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 yes. This ritual, it doesn't seem like anyone is going to survive. It's also my last chance to find and save Evelyn Dean. I need to get out there and stop it. We know who it is. Skilled artist. He has painted many fine pieces in his room. I'll say, if she's not an artist, and he's probably not an artist. Actually, it even says his attempts at drawing are poor. So he's definitely not an artist. Yup, it's fucking Coventry. Seance is the beginning of a larger ritual that endangers everyone. Can I get out there and stop it before it's too late? Get that mother. Actually, let me see real quick. Anything else? So maybe stained with paint from everything. Get that son of a bitch once I realize the exit. Now it'll just be really funny if I can't save Evelyn. But where's O'Finn? So have they already been sacrificed? I lost track of time. The seance will be starting soon. I need to get out to the hedge maze and put a stop to this before it's too late. Okay, thank God it doesn't make me walk all the way there. I guess so you don't try to, like, wander back around. Yeah, no turning back now. I need to see this through to the end. Scary. I know I can't interact with it, but I'm kind of curious about this. It's firmly locked. See, like, could I have gone in there? Why are the voices saying Walter? Also, what is the point of the mass hallucination of Walter? What does that achieve? Walter's wheelchair. They wheeled it out this far, then abandoned it. What does Blake think is happening here? There's Miss Mantovani.
The circle is sealed. Recall now
Stop
upon
the
this
seance! Looks like they have begun. Oh, you can't you can't go around the maze. Stop it! Stop! There's an empty space here. It's for me. Waiting for me. I shouldn't keep them waiting any longer. Okay, so everyone else is protected though, right?
To come forth, be witnessed by us, be heard by us. Age posco.
Oh no, she's writing sigils.
Ego te recusare.
I'm really worried that was supposed to get O'Finn, actually.
Good lord.
Oh my god. Well, shame that I couldn't save her. Or anyone else, apparently, even though they had protection? Uh-oh, turns out that stone was old. I'm alive. I'm okay. But Carmela, she's... and the others, I don't know. Damn, dude. She's dead. It looks like everyone else is saved, I think. Oh, that sucks. So is that just like inescapable then? Seance in disaster and death. The real ritual then has begun. Okay. Well, we'll play it out. Oh, that's fucking scary.
What are those things? Are they
Don't call them that. Don't say their name. I'm guessing I shouldn't go near these. Oh, they're kind of cool, though.
They're everywhere.
Walks backwards, walks forwards again. Oh my god, they're all over the place. Oh. Oh. Ooh.
The energy goes this way. But how? Oh, my head.
Speak your name to enter.
Sure.
What's the
What
culprit's
is
name?
your name?
But who?
How do you know the culprit's name? Why do you mean it wants the culprit's name? Hold on, let me... Can I look at... Oh, I guess I can't. Okay, I think it's Simon Coventry.
Welcome, Simon.
I was gonna say, watch me be wrong somehow. Okay. Mystery solved. Who's behind the disappearance of Miss Dean? See, I'm kind of sad, because was there not... I'm trying to remember when I solved this. Let's see. Okay, so I guess she basically was like, yeah, I'm gonna die. Cards of... Well, the washerwoman as well, so she was definitely gonna die. I guess that was unavoidable. The illness, but just basically she has closure because I'm gonna give the funds to her family. So I guess that's fine. Jonathan I had to investigate for. And O'Finn I'll find in here, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's just a tease. Maybe you can't actually investigate all of it. Holy. Tag says Miss Dean, so this is where it was brought. Bed with research materials on it. Was Coventry sleeping down here before the event? I'm glad I found all the suspect clues, though.
A collection of papers. A birth certificate. And a journal. It's the birth certificate of a Henry Blake.
Huh.
Who seems to be the older cousin of Jonathan Blake. The actual heir to the title and lands here. His
Interesting.
father died when he was still a young lad. Rather than pass the title and lands to Henry, attempt was made on his life by Jonathan Blake's father.
Oh.
Henny's mother took him and fled. She died soon after, leaving him alone in the world.
Huh.
All he had were his father's notes, the notes that resulted in his death. Among them, the sigil.
So is this a revenge story?
He spent much of his life studying the occult to make sense of the sigil, and eventually, much older, he returned to the manor. Armed with the understanding of the ground's secrets, he had adopted the identity of Simon Coventry, a man who had also recently lost his wife. Over this, he bonded with the Marquess.
I'm glad we're getting all this exposition explained to us.
He found the chamber his father had died opening, and was able to get inside. That is where he discovered Guivenu, locked in a deep sleep.
Oops, don't you just hate when you're investigating your father's death and you find an ancient god?
The god's dreams already colored by the events happening around him. Coventry took advantage of this through prayer and something he calls his Shrine of Images.
Interesting.
And Guivnu's dreams reshaped the minds of everyone around him.
Oh, that's right.
There was a Walter Blake, who's been crippled in the accident that killed his mother. Because to unlock the gate, he needs Blake blood. It says here they are the last of the third Milesian bloodline.
I forgot that his dreams can change reality around.
He both kills and frees his son. The god's dream can't force anyone to act outside of their interest. He couldn't be made to kill himself, but he could be tricked into doing it for the right reason.
But hold on. So, okay, so Simon gets into the chamber. He finds the god, but the god has already been manipulating things. So I guess is Simon just helping him for some reason?
Then with Blake gone and the god freed, Coventry will ask for his reward, to have his youth returned.
Okay. And then what, you live like one more life? Like, what do you mean?
He will then take his place as the heir in the form of Walter Blake, the son with paintings, documents and mesmerized staff to vouch for him as the next in line to the title.
Huh, okay. I suppose so. I suppose. The culprit, after all. So, let's see. Simon Coventry's goal is to free the entity in order to assume the role of his... Assume the role of his executor? Oh, wait, the role of his ancestral home executor? Well, okay, I see. So he technically is also going to quote-unquote die, but he has the will written to Walter Blake to inherit his ancestral home because his real identity is ousted heir Henry Blake. Oh wait, to inherit his... No, wait. Free the entity in order to assume the role of his magical fabrication? Okay, there we go.
Simon Coventry is really Henry Blake.
Okay.
Of the Blake title and fortunes. He has returned with the intent of using magic to reclaim what was taken from him. I need to stop him.
Damn, crazy plan. Who is Mr. Coventry? I understand now that Mr. Coventry is actually an heir to the Blake estate, Henry Blake. Alright, cool. So now, I just need to solve these two mysteries. Oh, I'm worried we're gonna find Mr. O'Finn dead. Here lies Norman Blake, died in church cave-in, 1805 to 1836. Where it says buried as he lived alone is scratched over frantically. I wonder if I actually have to worry about time now. Various paintings of Walter Blake that Coventry must have discarded for whatever mistakes he feared people would see through. The reference photograph has Henry Blake, 1840, written on the back. Ah. Looks like a photograph of Walter Blake, but the writing on the back says Henry Blake, 1836. Oh shit, oh shit, no. I didn't mean that, I didn't mean that. Skip it. Alright, sigil. The sigil fell out of the pile. Don't know what it does or means, but I know it now. Notes on the ritual I found under Miss Dean's bed. Mr. O'Finn's too. Some rough notes. O'Finn recognized me. After all these years, he was only a child when I visited his camp seeking their wisdom. Even my own flesh and blood didn't know me. In hindsight, I was probably memorable enough. A wealthy outsider coming to ask of their god. I shouldn't have panicked and attacked him, though. That was risky. Gah, but what if he outed me? Thankfully, I played in those catacombs as a lad and know all their secrets. My back is in agony today for it. I have taken most of a bottle to ease the pain. By tonight, back troubles will be a future problem. This time, I will care better for my joints. Also, it's still kind of interesting to me that, assuming everything's on the up and up at this point, that the god wants to go back to the underground. Like, would he not feel slighted about, I guess, humanity taking over the overworld? And would he not trick this simple human to be like, oh, like, you thought I was gonna go back? No, I've opened this portal and now we're all coming to take our land. Bottle of painkiller is empty. But I don't know, maybe the god's cool. I don't know. Here lays Norman Blake, died in church cave-in. Okay, so that's the same thing. Okay. Oh, now I can go out of this mausoleum. Let's start here. Oh. Now I can start at where I did. Can't do it there either. I don't think this is gonna work. No. And there's that. Okay, I need to start here, maybe. No. Alright, hold on. Let's try to... That's this triangle. Maybe I can start at this corner. Then I go around. Yeah, okay. Very interesting, very interesting. I like that this mystery game is actually meeting my expectations of being a good mystery. The ending's not just throwing it in your face and being like, ooh, who knows who it is. It's more than they're closing in on the church. I have to try. Oh my god. Damn, okay. I had to give it a shot. It's like you were literally so close and you fucking blew it. It's like, how... It's like, why would you go near them? Could you not feel their evil presence? Their aura. Ah, I should have checked to see if that one ghost is behind the church still. Oh. Wait. Is that the Marquess? The Reverend. Oh, it's the Reverend. He's been murdered. Oh my god. That's crazy. God, how many catacombs and things you got around here? Oh, hey. The Fae are inside the church. There's nowhere left to go. I want them to slowly start descending towards me. That'd make it very scary. Oh my god, what the fuck? I feel like I'm about to have a boss battle. Whoa. This is some crazy technological shit for ancient rituals and such. Coventry, Henry Blake, he's praying to the entity, to the smithing god Guivnu. Here they are.
It's Mr. O'Finn. He seems to still be alive. I can't see a way to open this and get him out.
The wheel?
Miss Jean! I need to find a way to get her out while she's still alive.
Now I'm a little curious how Mrs. Joyce, I guess, had enough, what do you call it? I guess had the wits about her to actually, you know, like call me to do stuff, to investigate.
Shh, shh. Now, Walter.
Oh.
No tears now. Not long to go. Mummy will be home soon. Thanks to you. A big, brave boy. This will only hurt a moment. Then Daddy will talk.
Also, Declan still hasn't taken care of his issues. No.
Back. Then we'll all be together again. One big, happy family. What are you doing here? I won't let you stop this.
Oh no. Slams door. He's like, you can't get me out of here. Okay. So what am I doing here? You cannot save your family. You've been tricked by Henry Blake so he can take over your ancestral home. Here goes nothing.
Fool. But I would have all I could ever. Who was restraining me? And where is my son?
Sorry, but I don't know if you ever had one.
Where is my boy? He should be here, shouldn't he? No.
I think unfortunately you've been alone for a long time.
I thought. No. I didn't. They were not my thoughts. Not at all.
Putting it together.
They were put there. There is no Walter. Just a cruel illusion. Oh, my boy. Taken from me. And Mary. My Mary. She is truly gone.
Yeah.
Never coming back.
Pretty sad. It's starting to make me wonder, could Henry or Coventry or whatever, could he have caused the accident to happen? Or was it just lucky coincidence that he's like, my cousin's wife died, so I can use that to... Well, I guess he said it sounded like the god already started changing things in the dream, so maybe it was just a happy coincidence for him.
Who would make a man think such things?
have such hope. You're right. I have been fooled by a relation I did not even know existed.
Let's get 'em.
Fooled by the only real flesh and blood that I have.
Yeah, maybe you could have just been, like, cool with your cousin. Like, you didn't have to try to sacrifice him to gain another life. Yeah.
Of me, you fool!
Beat his ass up.
Could you do this to me? You gave me hope. You gave me a son, only to take
Oh my
them
god.
from me.
Coventry pregnant?
Some lucidity, is it? I am only doing to you what your grandfather did to me. I should have been the Marquess of Doon, and I will be.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Jonathan. You will be nothing.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh no, we're falling into blood. Well, oh. Did that start the sacrificing? Marquess could not be saved. Marquess Blake was determined to resurrect his wife at any cost, but he had been tricked into nearly sacrificing himself by the ousted heir Henry Blake, posing as Simon Coventry. Witness the end of the Blake lineage. Damn. Okay. I need to find a way to stop the ritual before it's too late. Well, we got standing stones look much older than the vats. Perhaps they're the original locks that the Malaysians used to seal the gate? Yep, I think so. Coventry's, Henry Blake's rather, painting of himself inserted into the family as Walter Blake. Right in front of Guivenu, like a strange type of shrine. This must be how Coventry seeded that idea into the god's mind to keep it front and center in his thoughts, so they would be present in his dreams. Which is how it infiltrated the minds of the staff and guests here, tricking everyone into believing the child was real. And how he clouded everyone's mind about Miss Dean's disappearance in her room, as well as the staff's mind, as to their having met him before this event. Okay, so I guess basically Guivenu's just been here sleeping and Henry's been messing with his dreams the whole time. Whoa.
The Tuatha De Danann and the Milesians faced off for the final time at the Battle of Taltune.
And then they're like, hey.
After much death, a truce was called. They agreed to halve the land between them.
Man, I wonder what would happen. It would probably be like the first night where I didn't figure out the mystery in time. But I'm curious what would have happened if I just kept moving time forward without doing much.
So the Tuatha De Danann went below ground through this here portal.
Oh my god.
Guivenu stayed behind to build a lock for the portal that could only be opened again by him and the three Milesian leaders, using their blood.
Very interesting, but why be the lock for the portal?
Once the portal was closed, he fell into a deep slumber, from which his dreams inspired those who lived here for millennia. Until war came to the land once again.
Damn, war never changes.
And his forces arrived, led in this region by Edward Blake.
Holy. A lot of spilt blood.
They killed those living here, the people Guivenu had formed a bond with over the generations.
This god's awake and he's upset.
Their blood seeped into this chamber and tainted his dreams. He felt alone and scared. He feels alone and scared still. He just wants to go home to his people.
Still curious why you decided to be a part of the lock in the first place, but broken pillar clearly has sigil carved into it, but I cannot make it out now. There was sigil carved into it, but what is it for? It went red when they fell in. The Blake blood has been added. I need to power this machine down before it's too late. To be fair, wait. Oh, is that the blood? I guess that's their blood, right? Yep. What's this one? Oh. Bending to Mary. Henry Blake wielded grief like a whip to a slave. Says Squeeve in prison here for an eternity. Something deep inside of me is screaming not to get any closer. Oh, so I can't go towards the portal? Lame. Let me try one more time. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Okay, well... Hold on. Can I... Looks like I could look at it. Maybe not. These dials, they seem to be some kind of control panel. Should be able to arrange them in such a way to allow me to perform a sigil here. But what sigil? Okay, so I gotta choose the right sigil. I'll choose... Oh, that's right. Isn't this supposed to, like, kill? Well, actually, crap, I don't know, because... Do I want to open the portal so that he can go back? Or... Do I want to close the portal? I mean, I can just release him. Here, hold on, this is gonna be a save here. I'm thinking, perhaps if we release him? I mean, you kind of have to, like, dig for that one. Like, these two come with the main story, but you kind of have to dig for the release. So maybe, let's try to do that. Trying to figure out exactly how to have this set up. I guess that. Then this one, I think is good. Now we check. Something is happening. Hopefully this won't turn really, really bad. I hope. Oh, good, right? Okay, so we close on the portal. So I don't know how, but again, there is an achievement to basically do everything, but you don't get Evelyn Dean out, and I am curious how you do that. Holy shit. Well, I mean, crap, what now? Like, you know, I guess, like, who owns the land and everything? I've stopped the ritual! Nice save, Mr. O'Finn. Nice stop the cycle.
So... This is where the man who saved my life spends his time.
Hey, don't... don't rub it in.
You'll join me.
I think at the very least, I owe you a drink.
Alright. Save Miss Dean.
Freed from the vase's curse.
Oh, nice, and
Mr.
everyone
Sharon
gets a
became
little
obsessed
epilogue.
with seeking out other cursed items hidden across the globe.
Yeah, I'll say it. This game hit the expectations. This is what I wanted from a good, like, detective type game. This is exactly what I wanted. Like, a mystery that you have to solve, you have to figure out every little puzzle piece, and it's got an ending to it. And it doesn't just go like, ooh, it's a mystery, who knows?
Mr. O'Mara's angel led him deep into the unknown parts of the world.
Interesting.
I never learned in search of what.
Wonder if that was something I could have learned.
With the curse lifted, Miss Quinn was free to raise her siblings in safety. She supported them only by her earnings as a poet.
Nice.
Mrs. Darcy disposed of her husband's ghost on her route home. She later turned the events of the manor into the acclaimed horror novel, Eldritch House. Mr. Hunter left the manor and spent his remaining years breeding champion horses for the MacLeod family.
Okay, cool.
Mr. Doyle left Ireland to see the world.
Nice.
Free from his obligation, Mr. Dupre returned to New Orleans. With a newly opened mind, Mrs. Joyce accompanied him to the New World.
Aw, hooray, she's not she's not a mean old biddy anymore.
Mr. Toussaint shared his account of the seance with his societal fellows, after which it was agreed he should spearhead a new department of supernatural investigations.
Oh, what? Hey, I better be part of that department because whatever, Toussaint barely did anything.
He also published a paper, thoroughly correcting every element that Mrs. Darcy had embellished in her novel.
Okay.
Miss Callahan finally retired and passed the role of Dree on the Dr. Callahan.
Nice.
Mrs. Erickson destroyed all remnants of her magical persona and started a new life away from all things supernatural.
With her family lands returned to her, along with the Quinn fortune, Miss Barbosa began a new life in Ireland.
Kind of lonely in that probably huge place and all the money,
Mrs.
right?
and Miss MacLeod retired to a cottage outside London. They never attended another mystical event.
They're like, we're done with this shit. Mr.
O'Finn
O'Finn.
went deep into the forest and was never seen again.
Is that good or is that bad? I don't know.
Miss Murphy continued the studies she began under Miss Dean and used that power to create a better life for herself. With Miss Callahan's help, she was able to reunite with her daughter.
I think we need to remember that Evelyn Dean was kind of like, a lot of people hated her. Like, a lot of people did not like her. And so I wonder if that was more her personality or if she was just like in everyone's business and stuff.
Father Sinnott retired and spent his last few years exploring the forests of Ireland with his hound, Seamus.
Aw. How sentimental.
Mr. Skerritt established the Skerritt Foundation,
Sweet.
which set up schools and hospitals for the underprivileged. He is taught of fondly by those he loved.
I kind of understand where he was coming from with his legacy and everything. It's funny that Declan basically just had to be like, hey, what if you, like, use your money for something? Like, what if you, what if you gave your money for a good cause? And then Skerritt's like, oh my god, you're right.
Mr. Varley used the treasure to purchase the manor.
Okay,
He
cool.
turned it into a refuge for lost souls.
Neat.
He kept the name. Blake Manor.
I guess. I don't know if you would want to rename it or anything. Declan Ward saved 21 out of 21. No! 36 out of 37 mysteries solved! Oh! What a fumble at the end! What mystery did I miss? Oh no, I have to look this up now. This is gonna kill me. One mystery short, what? What a bunch of hooey. Let's see, I'm trying to find a list. Character mysteries, game choice. Did I do? Cartoon Quinn's mystery. Oh wait, I can probably just look at my achievements. Let's see, I missed 5 achievements, which was... It was Mr. O'Finn, damn. Yeah, solving Mr. O'Finn's, solve all the mysteries, then open the portal, then stop the ritual without saving Miss Dean. Ah, shit, what'd I miss for him? Did I have to talk to him about certain stuff? I think... Yeah, I need to see... Because either I had to talk to him, like, ahead of time, before he got kidnapped. Because I could have just been locked out of it after. Here, I can skip the credits. And I can load to see how much I was exactly missing from his mystery. I guarantee it's like one simple thing. Let's see. Okay, so I have all this, all this, all this. So the only thing I was missing is I think I had to discuss the crown with him. I think it's literally just I did not have time to talk with him. Maybe I'll go back to... Let's see. Drew is obtained by discussing Pagan Circula with O'Finn or discussing Mr. O'Finn with Callahan. Oh. So I could have gotten it with Callahan then. Okay, well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The only other thing I could try to do is I could see what happens if I do close the portal. Or I think I can open the portal and I can close the portal.
He just wants to go home.
So I can look at those different endings real quick. Might as well. Okay. So let's see. So wait, what is that one? Okay, so basically if you don't, I guess, go through the game, then it basically just gives you the open thing. I think that's it, actually. So you can only open the portal at this point, and that's, I guess, just basically a failed state of you didn't manage to solve anything. if I grabbed it at the right point. Come on. Oh, I can't go down with that. Yeah. Okay. Nope, wait. Around we go. Up. We'll get this square. So I think for this last achievement, I have to solve... Okay, no. You can just stop the ritual without saving Mistine. Okay, so let's open the portal. Do I just bring all the Fae to the overworld? Yep. Looks like everyone's coming back. Damn. Well, real bad. Alright. End of the world. Oh, that would have been even more sad to get that ending and not have the other sigils. Alright, now let's see the last one. This should be if we close the portal. But we, I guess, don't save them.
He just...
Yeah. You know, actually, hold on for a second. Is that... I'm curious if that's what's supposed to be on Ofin's staff. Or maybe something else. I could probably look that up later. Okay, turn that. Square, then diamond. Square. Alright, last one. Actually, I don't know if I want to start here. Could just go ahead and get in the middle. Now I gotta go around. Oh no, I have already screwed up. Wait, no. Yeah, I have. I don't think I can solve it this way, yeah. Okay, we'll do the outside. Oh. Yep. Then this part. We'll do these triangles. There we go. Alright, now we just close the portal. And I guess leave Gwignu to be by his lonesome self. Looks like same general thing, but I guess you don't say, well, looks like I'm saving them. Oh, okay, so they still get saved. So it, I guess that's more of a kind of like either you can close the portal, but you know the god, you're basically like middle finger more or less. And maybe there's more to the cutscene, but I think it's the same.
freed from...
Damn, sucks that Mantovani just dies no matter what. Okay. That was really good. I'm super glad I played through that. Alright, well, I'm glad we got that done. Thank you to everybody that came by today. I appreciate ya. Hope everyone had a good time. And I hope everyone has a good rest of their day or night. And I will see you next time.